Hello everybody, I'm late. Can I get a late in chat because I know that you love to type late? Katya, late. Late, yes, late, 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 late. I spent 7 hours straight, 8 hours straight last night in the work server for VP, just doing this illustration, like locked in, not talking to nobody, so that I could work on the rig today. And I went to bed at like 4 a.m. So I was like, oh, I'll just have a little nap before. Oh, and it's stream time. Shit.
Leia Sable soon.
Yeah, Leia Sable. Just give me a minute. Everything's really slow to boot up. For some reason, my live2d is fighting me. Yeah. But hi! In the meantime, may I interest you in some copyright punishing smooth jazz? Hold on, wait. Smooth jazz on YouTube. Alright. Hold on, I just realized I never made this into a PSD. It's still a clip file. Okay, hold on. Let's move to my office while I convert things. Hello! Hi! Am I a little too close? Well, that's too damn bad! Can you get us another vending machine? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, but before I start working in live2d, this is the head. Oh, whoa. Scrolled in on both. This is the head. This is the result of the hairstyle from yesterday. I did simplified illustration and cutting, so like the braid is only one piece, the ponytail is only 3 pieces. It doesn't need to be elaborate, it just needs to work. Mostly because if it's too elaborate, then I'm gonna have a nightmare time rigging it. But the hair roses, the top braids, bangs are in a couple of pieces. I think the most complicated things are the mouth and the eyes. Hold on. Where's the mouth at? There we go. We got the mouth inside pieces there. Let me just make sure that that's all turned on. You're about to see a nightmare creature when I export this. Save as Photoshop document, because it needs to be a PSD. Eyes feel pretty far apart. Well, that's that's something that can be easily fixed with rigging. But I just needed to get the illustration down. I don't know, I thought that they were close enough, but if you guys really think that they're that far apart when I'm rigging, I can smoosh them together. Anyway, take a screenshot. Here's the bald. You want something to sketch on? Want to play some cozy tic-tac-toe? While we speak controversies? Because today I want to talk about not necessarily any war in particular, but the nature of war in society, and how profitable you as an individual are for the corporation, and why your value doesn't lay in your individual existence, but what you can provide for the very few at the top. Anyway, look at how sweet and unassuming she is. Actually, since I've got the head here, before we get into live2d, now I'm curious to see how it would look pushed a little closer together.
A braid. Nice, should be sturdy when pulled from the back. Nice of you to be mindful of the future.
You know, maybe I should kill you. Maybe I should kill you. Let me just... Excuse me. I think you're right. I think the eyes in practice will need to be pushed together a little bit, because that does look a little bit better. I don't know. I kind of like the... So the difference between these two is that when they're further apart, they've got one eyeball's worth of space between them. Right? Which is the intended effect. Any more than that, and then it's wrong. Like, this is intentional. When you're drawing for proportion, you put one eyeball's worth of space together. However, when it's pushed together a little bit, it's not that much different, so it's not proportionally wrong. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think I should go with the closer or the further? You should do live2d tutorials.
Day, just give me the word boss, and I'll take him out.
I'll give you the word and the finger. Kill yourself. You like closer? Okay. Well, while I'm exporting this, I will keep that in mind when I'm rigging. Okay. Well, when I'm rigging it, I will push it together. Just save. And I will close. Man, I don't need a license authentication. I own you, live2d. Alright, window capture. Live2d Cubism editor. As I was saying, you should do tutorials not just for rigging, but live2d in general. I don't think anybody would watch that. Nobody watches me for art. Nobody watches me for my creative stuff. Y'all are here because you want me to talk about heinous things. Do be like that, Mr. Stans. I need to stop making that joke. I'm gonna cause myself issues. Alright. Yeah, so you can see when you load the PSD in, all of the sudden... Wait, where did the pupils go on the layer? Anyway, select all. Now, most live2d artists wouldn't recommend doing what I'm doing. Maybe all of them would recommend not doing what I'm doing. But I'm cheating because I don't want to spend a bajillion years to do this. And I'm not being paid, so it's fine. Also, I'm going to get rid of this background. So what I just did is I select tool every single item and I auto-meshed it. Now, a live2d Puritan, oh shit, would have you think that you need to go through and individually place every single vertice and, you know, move it around all smooth and stuff. You know what? If you're trying to do like a live vertex rig, or you're trying to be, you know, hyper movement, kind of like how my model is rigged real nice. Yeah, sure, place every single vertice yourself. But you know what? I'm not a professional rigger. I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of patience. What I will do is I will clean up the thing just a tiny bit. Just so that it doesn't fold in weird ways. I think the only place it really matters to have specific vertices is the eyes. So that one I will go in a little more depth. But yes, systems of war exist to benefit the most corrupt in society, and trying to convince the lay people to die in a battle that they never signed up for is truly one of the most immoral, heinous things a person can do. Now, when I tell you to die for Chiron, I'm not actually telling you to die. I'm actually telling you to kill for Chiron. That's the difference here. You see, the Nakotans can't defend themselves, so I'm not corrupt because I'm not sending you to your death. I'm sending you to win a game of chess. But over on Earth, things don't look as balanced because you've got drone warfare, you've got chemical warfare, you've got people who don't actually have your best interest in heart, you know? I'm not saying you should dodge the draft, but I'm absolutely saying that, wow, the woods looks rather nice this time of year. You should hide in the Rocky Mountains if you got any. Because there's no honor in dying for a country that would kill you for its entertainment. There is honor in dying to protect the people you love, but that's what they package dying for their entertainment as. You are not dying to protect the ones you love. Dying to protect the ones you love, I mean, World War, like your Earth World Wars could be swung that way, but again, it was all political engagements. Is there any true moral or justified war where a country can and should rape the resources of its citizens? I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think that the one that I'm proposing, absolutely. But looking back on the history of Earth, I believe less and less every day that that aggravated involvement in other countries' politics is really anyone else's business but those countries. And the only reason that other countries would step in to fight wars for other countries would be to resource grab. Which is like dead obvious, but you'd be shocked at how many people don't get that. Morning, boss. Hope you're doing well. I didn't sleep. Well, I mean, I slept like a little bit. I had a little nap. But because of my nap, I was late for stream. I won't make that mistake again. Yeah, I'm doing some bullshit here. No, I want to auto-connect these. Vertices. If you want to die in a blaze of glory, die protecting your home from somebody who's breaking in. If you've truly got nothing to lose, and you feel like you have no family, no friends that would miss you, maybe if you really feel like your only value is what you can give the government, then go and die for them. But I want you to realize that a government will never appreciate the sacrifice of your limited life. They will only take advantage of it like an abusive relationship. You see, all world governments are like hideous, toxic girlfriends. And now when I say hideous, I don't mean like fat and ugly, because that visual hideousness is entirely in the eye of the beholder. No, I mean like hideous in the soul, hideous in the brain, hideous in the heart. Like, hideous in that they manipulate you into giving you all their resources and then blame you for doing so. Hideous for forcing you to be dependent on them emotionally, like not even financially, emotionally, and then demanding all your finance. Abusing you in regards to childcare, to healthcare. deciding when and where you're allowed to stay and go, what is and isn't socially acceptable for you to do, the kinds of friends you're allowed to have. If you saw one of your homeboys in a relationship with a woman like that, you'd probably step in. You know, if you're a good friend, and you'd say, hey guy, this isn't it. I know that you say that this makes you happy, but as a one person to another, you're being played, right? I would hope that you have a good enough butt out there that would tell you that. Alright, so we fixed that. Hi, Katya. Hello, 100 American Bison. How did you get into my office, and how are you all fitting in here? Did the same for my homegirl. I still ridicule her. Yeah. Call them public servants, but I don't see them serving the people. Nah. You are mistaken. They are called public servants because it is a clever obfuscation of their true role. They are not serving the public. They are servants made out of the public. They are servants built out of the lay people. It's clever wordplay. You see, you'd think that by their role, they've got, you know, servitude. They've got a responsibility to the public, but no. They've actually been born, bred, and developed out of abused public people. Now, that is why the term public servants is used. I did kind of try to stop a marriage recently, but it is what it is, lol. I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? Just like you can lead a bitch to reason, but you can't make her think. Your responsibility as a homeboy is to give the warning signs. Whether or not the person you care about is capable of listening to those warning signs is another thing entirely. Because honest to God, so many of us are like friends with people who are dumb as bricks. But you know what? It's not their fault. If anything, sometimes that's part of their charm. But that also means that sometimes they are easily manipulated and abused. I hope you enjoy this very smooth jazz topic. You forgot to lock the door and I came looking for grass to eat, but you lack grass to touch. That's some crazy work! I can't think it for you is a phrase I'm quite fond of. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, I'm sure. War Room Jazz BGM, yeah. I'm friends with a few geniuses. Does that mean I'm the dumbest brick's friend? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Are they often correcting you in times of peril? Because there's two types of idiocy, two types of stupidity. Social stupidity and retention stupidity. Social stupidity is kind of like the day-to-day, momentary, quick on your feet, scenario survival skill stupidity. Some people call it street smart, some people call it common sense. And then there is the memory and the memorization stupidity, which is just facts and straight up, you know, things that are calculative, not coming naturally or easily to you. I would like to think that I personally am not socially that stupid, but I lack the ability to memorize properly. I need external tool help, and the things I do memorize I have to have bricked into my skull. Wisdom versus intelligence, pretty much. I need a cigar. Yeah? Whoops. There we go. int is my dump stat, so I've stuck at history checks at Lamau. You see, a lot of your genius friends could be genius with numbers, could be geniuses with all sorts of things, but very often the case is that genius people have all of their, you know, their cognitive workload dumped into memorization. Dumped into those kinds of things. Alright, now let's 4 division this here now that I've cleaned it up a bit. Alright. They don't have developed space in their mindset for the socialization. And then you've got the, what I call the true genius, who is both socially aware and book smart. Those are the most terrifying people known to existence, and you should not piss them off. Because those are the ones that, ultimately, if they are incited to, can make your life a living hell. But also remember that even the dumbest person you know has a fully realized and lived existence. So they will have valuable advice for you. Even if it's not immediately evident. Okay, so the reason why the eyes are phased out are actually because the eyes have 2 copies of them. Now, why are there 2 copies of eyes, I hear you saying? Well, a method for clipping to make the hair transparent so that you can see the eyes underneath without actually having to make the hair transparent is you have a copy of the eyeballs on top. And then, hold on. Let me grab this. You make them transparent and you clip them to the hairpiece itself. So in the end, it looks like that the hair is see-through, but it really isn't. Like that, see? Now, I had this here as like a reference, but these are like discolored in the wrong eyes, so I'm actually going to erase these right now because I don't need them for the rig. I'll duplicate the real eyes later for this effect. And as well, I need to move the eye position, so this is just not helpful at the moment. So let's remove that. Image looks like it's the "it's you" part of the "despite everything." It's you part of the "despite everything, it's still you" me. Lamau. BGM's a little bit louder than my voice. Hold on. Move the microphone just a little closer. So what's the deal with society? Well... Hi, Katya. Hi, Toysoku. An aneurysm. We're kind of slowly chewing through the society question. We all live in one, allegedly. Oh yeah, no, it's quite abysmal. Excuse me while I divide these, and I hear every rigger I know kind of collapse in on themselves in disgust with what I'm doing. Divide. Man, this Katya's gonna have so many bees. So, aside from fighting wars that we have no business in fighting in, there's also I'll show. Can you tell that I haven't slept properly? Socioeconomic punishments for the lay people. Your existence is a punishment. eyebrows, eyes. Let me grab the left eye. As I said, let me grab left eye. Move it in a smidge. That's the right eye. Well, now, and now we grab the left eye. Let me move that in a smidge. Alright, for now, let's get rid of the hair, just so that I can see the face that I'm rigging.
I'm getting frustrated over how my normie friends and their apathy. It's about the government spying on me. I'm not doing anything bad, or who cares what happens in those files, it won't affect me.
You see, the apathy is the whole point. The apathy was training. When you overload a system mentally, it has no choice but to collapse in on itself. And they've done that at a large enough scale. Like, a normal person cannot fathom consequence unless it is thrust in front of them or they are punished directly with it. Like, for example, I don't care about the government spying on me because I'm not doing anything bad. Okay. But just because you're not doing anything bad doesn't mean that the intention of the government is good. Alright, like, not to be conspiracy theorists, but remember, if you don't think a government will do something, they absolutely will. That is just how it's been all throughout history. And if you give them a strong surveillance tool like that, they are going to abuse it, they're going to manipulate it, and they will falsify things to suit whatever narrative they want to push. I don't care about the government spying on me because I'm not doing anything bad. Well, maybe they want you not to do anything bad so that you're a clean slate, so that you're easy to eventually punish. Think about it. If you have an easy, simple routine, if you're predictable, they'll be able to find you if they want you. Yes? For whatever nefarious reason. They can advertise to you properly to mentally and emotionally break you down over time so that you do join their fights, you do join their army. Because why not? Government Sama is always right. But also, let's say one day a politician, steals a bunch of money. He doesn't want to get caught. But there needs to be a fall guy because it happened so publicly and everything's crashing around him. And you just so happen to be somebody, the random somebody that his surveillance system has control over. It takes like 2 clicks of an AI generator to take real footage and tweak it. And I assure you that every rich person has access to ones without watermarks and without bad artifacting. We are only seeing the consumer versions of this technology. So I don't doubt that those in positions have the best versions of it. All it takes to put this person in the clear is to take one normie victim who won't fight back and fabricate the evidence and pin it all on them. But a normal person doesn't want to think laterally like that. They don't want to fathom that the world is actually that bad. That's too complicated. And honestly, the only time they can mentally understand that level of complication is when it's tied to fantasy narratives, when it's tied to stories, when it's tied to film. That's why film, books, TV shows are such effective propaganda, because that's the only time that they are willing to actually take in the new information. Anyway. For now, we're going to hide the mouth because initial priority is going to be the eyes. Anyway, so yeah, this is the... Actually, I'm going to hide the top of the mouth. So this is... Oh yeah, that's the teeth. Actually, I'll just clip this to the inside of the mouth real quick, so that it doesn't bug me. Oh. Excuse me. There we go. Excuse me, why? Yeah. Oh, that's 43. Stupid. I'd like to say that to be a true normie, in any sense, you actually have to be the median of society. Not the most exceptional, and not the least exceptional, but somebody that perfectly conforms mentally. Because you can be like a poor normie, and you could be a wealthy normie. But what matters is your manipulatability within a system, and how easy it is to abuse you. Well, I understand fears of government control. What I fear far... Oh, hold on. What thing I fear far more is negative selection and incompetence from government. After all, no greater evil than doing their... Yeah, no, just... Well, that's the issue when you have normies in positions of power. Because inherently they're selfish and they're actually pretty stupid. Let's grab the sclera. Let's 4-divide it. I'm just gonna move my keyboard a little closer because I'm not drawing right now, so I don't need it to be all the way over there. I need easy access to the keybinds. Holographic normie, Lamau. On a more casual, silly note, you guys see that they made white Pikachu? Sclera. They made Pikachu white. I look so good already. Thanks. I'm just clipping everything together so that when we move things around, it doesn't fly around with wild abandon. They made what? Yeah, they made white Pikachu in the new Pokemon game. White Pikachu. I don't know if it's like Ghost Pikachu. It's in Pokopia. Let me grab the image. Like, this is a real picture of Pikachu. Apparently his tail is really, really tiny because he's used up all of his electricity. I don't know exactly why they have done this to my favorite fat little bastard, but they have done it. His name is Pikachu, like P-E-A-K-Y instead of Pikachu. Anyway, apparently the lore behind this Pikachu is that this is like a very specific Pikachu. This is not a new type of Pikachu. This is just one particular Pikachu that is white. So this is like their token white guy. He's not dead, he just has all of his electricity drained. I don't know, I think it's an interesting concept. But I don't play video games, so I don't care. Man, I can't believe we got a Garthan Pikachu before GTA 6. This is the Tim Waltz of Pikachus. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Have I not been streaming my... Hold on. I just looked at my OBS and I don't see... Wait, hold on. Have I not been streaming the live2d the whole time? No, it says that I have been. Let's fix that. Tim Waltz was the token white guy for Kamala. Okay. Again, I'm not from America. I'm from... I was gonna say, I'm from a mistress. Like in Full Metal Alchemist. No. I'm from Chiron. I don't know the finer details of American politics. Are we not going to address the elephant in the room? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. How are you doing, sir? How goes coding today? He's doing fine. Alright, let's go back to clipping things onto eyeballs. Art Mesh 31. Good night, y'all. Good night, Katya. Good night, Yui. Speaking of coding, how's the website of yours going? I've taken a break from it because it is not a pressing project. So far it has a wall of employees. So far it has some fun casino facts, and it also has a toon dress-up game. Is he a realistic elephant or an elephant with blue eyes? Oh, you know that he's an elephant with blue eyes. Here, let me pull open the website real quick. For those who don't know, I've been building a website.
Oh dear Mr. Davis, what is the wisdom of the day?
You know what? I don't think I want to hear Mr. Terry Davis's wisdom of the day. Oh, my nose is plugged. Ah! My nose is so plugged. It is so over. Yeah, let's move this right under here so that we can actually... Okay, off goes the smooth jazz. Because I'm sure it was going to nuke the VOD anyway. But yeah, this is the current state of the website. Hey, boss. Hey, Brett. Yeah, but you can click through, and you can even get a jackpot.
My mortgage.
The employee wall has some descriptions for NPCs. I mean, for employees. And you've also got Hawthorne here. I want to clean up this a bit more so that, like, the pop-ups are a bit bigger. Exquisite. But yes, whenever I introduce somebody from the casino to you guys, I'm going to make an attempt to put them on this wall for easy access. And I made a toon dress-up game. I know I mentioned it on Discord before, but I don't think I've actually shown it here on stream. So we'll look at this before going back to live2d. So functionally, here's the body. So you click body, and with that, you can click small, open mouth, small, closed mouth. Big open mouth, big closed mouth. I want you to know I coded all of this in HTML on NeoCities itself. And it wasn't easy. But let's make him a skinny closed mouth. We'll go to the eyes. We've got open eyes, angry eyes, sad eyes. Yeah, content. He's so happy. And he's a creature. We're gonna go with abused. Actually, let's go back to body. You click the chips. The color changes. Ignore the fact that the frame changes. I gotta fix that. But let's make him a blue rat. Then we go to the eyes. Let's make him have gold eyes. Tail, you can have like a big tail or a little tail. I'm gonna go with little tail. Give him matching gold tail. Now let's look at his inevitable drip. We can give him we can have him mewing. We can give him Memoria glasses. If you double click it, you can undo it. Give him a fat cigar. Give him a knife. And all of these stack. Give him a scar. Give him a luchador mask. Let's make the color, which may or may not be a bikini bottom, put on top of his face. You can't really see it, but if you look closely at the top of the head, this little line here is actually a bald shine.
On the wall for easy access? That's quite bold.
Let's make his accessories red. And he's got his hat. There we go. So yeah, this is a tune generator, and then after you're done making your beautiful tune, you take a screenshot, and then you post it in the Discord so I can see what you look like. You got a yellow rat. You got baseline gray. Baseline gray is the easiest and most recommended. But if you really want to be pink or purple, that's there. Since then, though, I haven't really done much else here. But if you click this, it makes a money noise. Can we post it anywhere else? Oh, please do. Post anywhere you like and link to it. I'd love people to see it. Anyway. Can I get a gun and badge? Maybe one day. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. In the Discord, people have given me a list of ideas of things they want me to add to the tune dress up. In the future, when I do an update, I will. Ow. We don't need no stinking badges. Yeah, you do. Anyway, we actually reached members choose a movie night a while ago. So pretty soon, I'm going to have to figure out a method for members exclusively to be able to vote on a movie. I'm thinking through a YouTube community post. With a bunch of different options. And no, I think maybe a YouTube community post where people put recommendations down as a comment, and we have the community vote by leaving the most amount of likes on a comment. You can do members on, yeah, community. Now let's put the music back on. Let's see. Let's put on some Enya. Just kidding, we're putting on Avenged Sevenfold! Sorry, I got lost in the sauce of the music. Oh, and my tracking is falling. My tracking is falling! Alright, I gotta readjust. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're rigging! I like this album so much. Oh, and there goes the track. Ah! You know what? Fuck it. I am taking... You know, we're going without the charging cable. There we go. We're rigging! Oh, no wonder my thing was moving so much. The foot wasn't down. Yeah. Fever. You belong here. Oh, it's your fucking nightmare. Sorry. Let's start clipping. Clipping the art. What I'm doing now is I'm clipping art meshes to each other so that when I grab them as one group, they're all attached to the thing underneath. So this is Iris.
VTUBER sorry if I would get you in trouble with management regarding negative XP saying the other day.
Oh no, I didn't get in trouble for that. It's fine. Anyway, now that I've got everything clipped to the sclera, I can just... Look at that! Yeah! What I will do is I will be a bitch. Here.
Do you watch HXH?
I do not watch Hunter x Hunter. It's your fucking nightmare. Alright, I actually gotta remesh this one specifically so that it fits the eye, because I got real lazy sloppy style when illustrating this because I just wanted to get this done. Auto connect for division. Also, we're gonna make this. Yeah, don't show that again. Additive. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. Can I stop sticking out my tongue? I'm not doing that. Oh my god, my tracking is on the fritz! Sorry, the music is hyping me up. The rig is a pure smile. It can't be Katya. No, we'll fix that. Don't worry. Make this additive. What opacity do I have? This 13? Auto connect. Oh, go away. Auto connect for division. Okay, clipping ID, sclera. 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 That you belong here, yeah. Okay, now we select that. Iris. R. And then we grab Iris L and Iris R. And then we go Iris X, Y. All right, now grab both of them and move them at the same time. And this is important for rigging.
Hey kid, do I have your attention? I know the way you've been living. Life's so reckless, tragedy endless. Welcome to the
family. Let's just call this Cheeks. If I need to make them separate warp deformers later, I will. To the family. ID is skin. Clipping. Clipping. But yeah, no, I don't watch Hunter x Hunter. Also, Justin Curry, thank you for the gift member that you sent. Red hair cross, easy on the wall axis, that's quite bold. What can I say? My employees go above and beyond. To the family. I'm gonna turn the music up just a little bit more. Welcome to the family. How are we doing on members? Yeah, why don't we check that real quick? I know that we were just squeaking over 400 last time. Currently, we are at... Oh, we dropped 11. Well, I know that we reached... Okay, at our peak, we reached 402, and now we're at 389, but I will count that still as 402. Yeah. Sorry that I'm so low energy today. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the absolute bog. Alright, let's connect. Actually, let's further deform the nose. Now this one, we'll give it a custom mesh. Auto connect. 4 division. 4 division. Yeah. You guys want to see the state of her bees? Yeah. Don't worry, I'd be distracted too if I was listening to Avenge Sevenfold. Hey, hey, bald rigging going on. Yeah! Okay, let's put these in a warp deformer. Nose. I don't think we'll get to head angles today, but I definitely, at least not on stream, but I definitely, absolutely want to get the eyes rigged. Okay, warp deformer, brow, L, brow, R. So what I'm gonna do, line L, corner L. Lid top. What I'm doing right now is I'm creating a hierarchy of the different warp deformers, so that when things move in groups, they don't shift in weird ways. So this is line R, line R. Corner R. R, okay. R lid top. Are you rigging a model that's gone through a lobotomy? No. But all models look a little weird at the beginning stages of rigging. What album is this? This is the Avenged Sevenfold Nightmare album. What are your main focuses from rigging? Expressiveness, range of motion, fluidity, and something else? I like range of motion, but I am not a good rigger. I am a very average at best rigger. Katya before joining the workforce model. That's some crazy work, Cuban. You know, that's fine. I can hide the smile face, alright? Y'all are... Wait, actually, instead of doing it like that, I'll just... There we go. Alright, let's make some folders real quick. Eyes. Brows. And that'll be what's interesting for us today. So, brow. Had to leave for a second to make my rad OC. Let's go! Make your rad OCs and post them in the Discord. Post them on Twitter. Post them everywhere. I want to see what you look like so that I know who I'm killing. Hi, boss. Sorry I'm late. Hey, it's okay, Fox. The main discussion topic of the day has kind of worn down, so we're just working on some artwork. But we're still chatting while drawing. Well, I mean, rigging, I guess. Okay, let's label color. Red, color. Orange. Just so that it's easy to see what we're working on. I think a mouth as well, though we're not using it today. Red. I won't be doing special AR kit tracking V-Bridger on this one, though. I typically like to rig V-Bridger mouths, but I think for this one I'm not going to. Not because V-Bridger mouth is bad or even hard. I love rigging V-Bridger mouth. I just... I don't know, maybe I will. I have to think about it. So if you wanted to start a Yakuza family boss, what would the name be? Would you be Sable Clan, or would you want a different name for it? Well, while I am Katya Sable of SABLETOONS Casino, I think I wouldn't want to pass down the Sable name because it's been tainted by my brother's actions. I think SABLETOON after the casino. So it would be the Sableton family. Family Sableton. I think Sableton. is a dignified, refined way to start a new legacy. Yes. I will be the final Sable ever. Final Sable standing. My name dies with me, and a superior name carries it on. Alright. Fuck it, let's just make all the folders. Body, which we're not gonna be using. Same with breath. Hair we will use, though.
Respect poor noise attempt to honor the Rev style.
Gonna have to get a new tattoo with this information, like a dragon. What are you talking about? We'll move hair here. I think this one is my favorite Avenged Sevenfold song.
Take the time to listen when the voice is screaming
Much too loud.
Take a look in the distance, try and
See it all.
chances are that you might find that we share a common
Discomfort now.
I feel I'm walking a
Fine line. Tell me only if it's real. On and on and on. Sorry, we're working on the eyes.
can't live in here for another day. Darkness is
Candlelight conceal. Grim as ever. Hold on to faith as I take another breath. Meanwhile, the mouse under the wheel. Grim as ever.
Might not have his brother's sparkle finger, but also remember, the gun is the greatest negotiator.
Oh yeah, gun is the greatest negotiator.
I walked the fields through the fire, taking steps until I found solid ground. Followed dreams reaching higher, couldn't survive the fall. Much has changed since the last time, and I feel a little less certain now. You know I jumped at the first sign, tell me only if it's real. Memories seem to fade.
There we go.
Wash my view away.
I can't live in here for another day.
Darkness is gathering like concealed. Grim as ever. Oh,
Once it actually gets into being in motion, I think you guys will be very happy. I think you'll see the vision. Grim as ever.
and I'm chained like a slave, trapped in the dark.
Pupil
Slammed all the
shrink.
laws. Death calls my name and it seems I've been buried alive.
Minimum 0 default. Let's just reset real quick. We need Iris L and Iris R. R shrink. L shrink. What, you didn't honestly think I wouldn't rig my own eyes doing the thing, right? Of course I am! An important part of any model diet. Now, I want you to know that most models out there on the market that exist do have the abilities for eyes to shrink and grow, but typically they only shrink this much. I intentionally do the pinprick thing. I think I'm the only one. Wow, model cute. Kijo! Welcome on in. We're listening to Avenged Sevenfold while rigging a model. I am making a model without a body so that I can clip it to things.
The look she gives during domination, yes.
I was gonna say incredible music choice. I'm glad, thank you. Behind. This is now your life. Die buried alive. Now, if I auto play the rig, it just moves around a little bit, nice and organically. Die buried alive. All right, let's just save this real quick, because we haven't saved it yet. I'm going to call this Yakuza Katya. All right. Let's work on brows real quick, because I can knock that out real fast. I will have you know that brows used to be the thing that eluded me the most. Like, they would confuse me, and I'd always screw them up, and they'd look like alive worms, and they'd fly off the face. Like, you have to do something heinously wrong in the hierarchy to make eyebrows fall off the face. Why? L-Y? Brow. Brow R-Y. Browbeaten. Yeah! Gonna miss long neck Katya. Fuck you, man. An incompetent brow tech will do that to you. Yeah, I don't think brow technician is the career for me. It's Satya Cable. Oh boy. I love how I'm looking at, like, all of my VODs, and the gaming ones, they're all copyright allowed, but all my non-gaming ones is just, like, red $sign. It does make me cackle a little bit. My freaking app is messed up, didn't even get notified of this. You know what, man, dude, bro, you're here now, that's what matters. Does the head have to be 3D modeled in some capacity to tilt the way it does in the y-axis? No, but I can explain the logic behind how it goes, if you like. But basically, you're doing the equivalent of Photoshop liquefying tool, moving things around to have the appearance of moving sideways. Energy drink. Anyway, stream doesn't end until I finish these eyes. Minimum. Brow RX. Brow X. Brow LX. Brow L angle. It's important that you name your parameters just for your own sanity. I have learned my lesson when it comes to not naming my shit when I should. Out of sheer laziness, it makes things 10 times harder down the line. Brow R angle. Even if it's not perfect naming, it's better than no name. Now we do the form, and then we'll be done with brows, which is the fastest part. Please make an angry expression for reference. Thank you. You want me to, like, make an angry face like this? I don't know what you want from me, bud. Let's see, brow L form.
Never feared for anything.
L form brow. Now this one, we're gonna make the thing just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Thank you, pop up. Okay, number of divisions is 20. Nope. I'm gonna grab this. L form. I'm gonna make this one.
Time still turns the pages of the book gets burned.
This is where you get the real weird wiggly worm stuff. Wow, 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 wow.
Plans of what our futures hold. Foolish lies are growing old. It seems we're so invincible. The truth is so cold.
Brows are shockingly important when it comes to telling emotion in a face, even in live 2D. You keep saying the rev. I'm not sure what you mean by this. Brow R1. We have 20 points. Oh, 20. There we go. Okay, so for this one, I want it to match that one. Thankfully, this brow will be hidden by the hair mostly. I'm not looking here for perfection. This is going to be a little jank. Alright, reset to default and play! Rev is the OG drummer. Oh! I just know the music. I haven't actually dug deep into the logistics of the band itself. That's really neat to know. But yes, it's those tiny quality of life changes, those small details, the exaggerated brows, the tiny pupils that turn a character into the character they are. Because at baseline, you know, art looks like art, but how it moves is what dictates the soul behind it, you know? So basically, we're taking this cute little model here, and we're making it mini! What face do you do when you do the tiny pupils? Oh, I just raised my brows a little bit. My pupils are directly linked to my eyebrow height. Just like in real life. Because this is my real life. That's why they move so organically. When typically people have pupil size, they have it attached as a physics thing, so they kind of grow and shrink based off of blinking, and it's only a tiny bit. I have a little bit of that as well, but I made the special request to have the pupil size linked to my brow motion so that I can actually control the size with my motion. Because if you think about it, toggling is, you know, very uniform, and if you're not, you know, trigger happy with it, people, you know, won't expect it, you know, and it doesn't feel as natural. With training, it can, but if you actually have it tied to your physical movement, then you don't have to think about it. It is natural. What kind of face is that? Can I remake that right now? So when your eyes shrink when you return to my chats, that means I succeeded in getting you. Red hair cross, can you kill yourself right now? The constrained face. That's my I show speed trying not to laugh face. Alright, so we're done the brows. Let's hide them right now. Let's finish these balls. We've done the actual Actually, what I might do, just for a little bit of added depth and dimension, let's go to, first off, let's hide the brow. Lid top, iris XY. What I'm going to do, move to the side, I'm actually going to use the warp tool here to make them look a little squished and rounded around the eyeball. Because if you think about it, an eyeball is like a ball, right? It's not a flat piece of paper. Ugh. If we go up here, squish it down just a little bit. There we go.
Context: Nightmare was the last time Jimmy the Rev Sullivan, A7X's original drummer, had any creative process before he ended his life. The song Fiction and its lyrics were his suicide note.
Really? Let me see, where's Fiction on the album right now? That's actually very depressing. I didn't know there was such story behind this album. Truthfully, I hadn't really dug deep into it. I just like listening to it, but I guess art really does serve a purpose, you know? To comfort the disturbed and to disturb the comforted. You know, comfortable. Gotta feel bad, you know? I'm gonna head out. See ya, boss. See ya, Pepsi. Thank you for chilling with us as long as you have. Again, this is a more low-key art stream. So, you can look forward to some exciting Yakuza next time. And remember, if something's going to be an art stream, I will label it such beforehand. So if you're not interested in this style laid-back thing, but you do see a topic you're interested in, you know, you know beforehand that most of the meat of the stream will be the first tab. we go. That looks a little better. Yeah, in fact, how do we harvest a society? By making the people complicit, sick, and undertrained, underdeveloped. From there, the wealth can be extracted via subtle manipulations. Don't teach children life skills and, in fact, actively discourage it. Give them hedonistic desires and wants for their life. Like, ultimately, to harvest a society, you have to destroy the society. This is cool. It makes life seem less scary. I'm glad. Debauchery. In a society that's run on strict moral codes and ethics, it's very difficult to manipulate people. Like, maybe if it's, you know, within the guidelines, yes, but people typically more hyper-aware if they know that they have something they need to follow. So they're always watching, they're always scanning, and they always care. If nothing matters, then why would anybody care, you know? Alright, I open. Now this is the more difficult part. This is the part that I've been quietly avoiding. Lol, 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 lol. L, lid, open. Now this is where you're gonna see I'm gonna start not naming things because I just need so many. We're gonna need point there at 0.25, 0.75, and at 1. L, open. And here is where we maximize the height of how far an eyeball can open. Corner L. Then we also move this up just a smidgen. Live2d is nice because it's like doing puzzles, and I love puzzles. I'm not good at puzzles, but I love doing them. Seems like a complicated thing. Oh, not really. Not really. Later, boss. Good luck on step by step. Yeah. You be safe out there. Very time consuming? Yes. It's a very therapeutic kind of thing. Lid L. I'll put this here as well. Oh shit, did I fuck up the corner? Did I already screw this up? Okay, let's go. No, I didn't. Okay. Iris. Hide the iris. Lid. There we go. Seems like a billion simple things to learn. That's because it is. You're very astute in that one. Sclera. L. Now, why are we cranking the eye wide open? Well, that's when, you know, I do this. You see that the lids actually, like, go up and open a little bit more, like big bug eyes. I love that it looks even more deranged. You gonna head out, Zach Teltos? Yeah, alright, yeah, have a good one. Is it possible to mirror the same rig for the other eye? It is... It is. You also have to rig. You also have to mirror the mesh as well. I've not figured out how to do it successfully, so I just do everything manually by hand because I'm an idiot. Small quality of life thing I like to do is I take the brow and I actually do an additional rig for the eye open. Because think about it, in real life, when you open your eye all the way up, your brow will move with it naturally. Now, that isn't something typically riggers do, but I like to do it. Actually, I don't know if riggers typically do it. I don't notice other people doing it. Probably a mirror function, but that's a later thing to work. No, there's absolutely a mirror function. I just haven't bothered to learn it. Oh god, that's so silly. If you can't work smarter, work harder mentality. Amen. Alright, we moved that lid successfully up. Now let's move it. What do you mean normal daylight hours? I literally always have streams at this exact hour every day almost. Yesterday, today, Thursday, Friday. It's always at this time. What are you talking about? Down there. You stopped your midnight member stream, so oh, that's what you're talking about. I mean, I did do a lot of work last night. I probably should have had that as a members, but I was so locked in, I wasn't very talkative. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll get back to doing members. Alright, we're almost on the eyes. So we'll... Wasn't she late today, or am I misremembering? Walker, you know, I could clip your ears off and stitch them to the palms of your hands. I could do that. But yeah, when you're not seeing me on camera, I'm always constantly just doing some shit like this. I'm drawing, I'm rigging, I'm composing, I'm writing, I'm coding on a website. Like, I do not leave this PC because I'm so busy working for the glory of the casino. Nothing ever ends. It doesn't end. This ride never fucking stops. And you know what? Sometimes I feel like I'm losing it. I really do feel like I'm losing it sometimes. I can't remember the last time I hung out with a friend. Like, off of stream. It is what it is. Not even the variance group? Oh no, I'm constantly hanging out with the girls in VP, but we're usually like in work calls, right? Or we're focusing on projects. IRL or even just virtually, because if second, man, outside of work, I... Yeah. It is what it is. This is what being in this position requires. It is the responsibility. They never warn you about this being the responsibility. But anybody with half a mind, I suppose, should guess that this is what it takes. I'm happy. I'm happy. I will say I am very sick all the time, though. It's very frustrating. Even during, like, my mandatory week break, I was still kind of working. Because it's like, everything's piling up and my life's a nightmare. If I stop, it's just gonna get me. Interesting that you get sick so often. It's less that I get sick so often and that I never stop being sick. I'm perpetually ill, with various shades of feeling better at times, but I don't think I've ever not been sick in the last 2 years. Okay, let me just parameter settings. I'll open default value 0.75. They are open 0.75. Okay. Sheena mentioned how much busier she became as a VTuber. Why would you work an 8-hour job when you can do a 12-hour one, she joked. Oh, ha! Yeah, no, she's not wrong. More like a 20-hour one. And you don't have all 20 hours in a day because you got other things to do, so you fall behind daily. That said, it's not a bad thing. Because again, this is something that, you know, all of us who do this job sign up for. If we couldn't handle it, we wouldn't do it. And if we didn't want to do it, we wouldn't do it. And those who can't do it don't survive long term. I'm happy to be here. Learn to rig in your sleep. Oh, man, if I could. Alright, and let's do the closed lid. Okay, let's divide this a little more. There we go. There's something so satisfying about finishing a rig after finishing the art, because again, it feels like you're completing a puzzle. A difficult but, you know, rewarding puzzle. A puzzle that you can wear at the end. It's like you figured out a secret. As well, it's also like making artwork, because it is. That's the nice thing about being both the artist and the rigger. Okay, so we've got one eye done. Here's fiction. Okay, I'm gonna actually pay attention to this song this time. Have you listened to Symphony X's The Odyssey before? I don't think I have, no.
Now I think I understand how this world can overcome a man. Like a friend, we saw it through. In the end, I gave my life for you. Gave you all I had to give. Found a place for me to rest my head. While I may be hard to find, there's peace just on the other side. Not that I can, or that I will.
Yeah, I can hear Rev's backing vocals.
Let it burn under my skin. Let it burn. Left this life to set me free. Took a piece of you inside of me. All this hurt can finally fade. Promise me you'll never feel afraid. Not that I can, or that I want. Let it burn under my skin. Let it burn.
Man, this is mad depressing, but, you know, it's haunting in a way, you know? Interesting that all the phrases are directly addressing someone in particular.
I love it when they here on our way. I know you'll find your own way when I'm not with you. So tell everybody, the ones who walk beside me, yeah. I hope you'll find your own way when I'm not with you tonight. I hope it's worth it, what's left behind me, yeah. I know you'll find your own way when I'm not with you. So tell everybody.
Well, my question is like, did the band not figure out what was going on? Or did he give them another excuse for the lyrics? So when are we adding in a Hego toggle? When are you adding some class, huh? Another excuse. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, this is the 10-minute long song. Now this song is called Save Me, which, you know, having it play immediately after the Suicide Note song is well, now I'm not ever gonna, like, be able to hear it differently again, you know? Damn! It's a band of childhood friends and Save Me is a song of regretting not saving Rev. Man. Man, what the hell? I'm trying to rig here. Don't make me cry. But yeah, that's how you can tell, you know, it's a good fucking band. Everything is emotionally driven and not product to be sold. Did you know there's several types of Ahegao face? Yeah, there's the distressed one, there's the excited one, there's the sleepy one. It's that meme where it's like the two soy jack women going, I bet he didn't even cry. What do men even cry about? He didn't even cry at Titanic. And then the guy underneath is looking at the Avenged Sevenfold album.
Sorry did I wake your dreams, some questions run too deep. We only wake up when we sleep. Led by the lunar light, trouble's all we find, lost our way tonight.
Something we said. Oh man, something we said to him. Something we said. Oh man, fuck.
I'm trapped in a bio world where the endings are the same as every other. We're only here today. I'm losing my only dream. I can use some guiding light, some place to go. You hear me? Let me know.
Oh shit.
Ever since the day you left, my fate's been set unknown.
You know, I don't think I want to listen to this song anymore. I don't want to listen to this song anymore. City pop time.
I came to stream to tease not feel frown.
Anywhere we're rigging. I don't know what y'all talking about. I just felt very Japanese right now. You met me in a very Japanese time of my life. There is nothing more pure than an expression of grief for a missing homie. And you know what? I'm not nice or pure, so I don't have any right to listen to the expressions of missing grief of a homie. Missing homie grief. also too sick right now for this. Remember a very Yakuza time of life. Oh, 100%. We're almost on the ice. Going back to listen to the song myself? Yeah, go ahead. It's 10 minutes long. Have fun. Now, Sony is absolutely content claiming this VOD now, because City Pop is never safe to play. This is a true rip VOD. Yeah, sorry about today. I'm incredibly sleep deprived, but this is nothing new. If anything, you're gonna have to get used to sleep deprived boss. And I'm just gonna have to get better at being sleep deprived. Oh hey, I have this on vinyl. The guy whose name is Vinyl. I would never have guessed. It's a good song. Hope the first half will stay. Well, here's the thing. I won't get ad revenue, but as long as I don't get a copyright strike, I try to keep the audio as often as I can. Although it means that the VODs won't make any pennies or dimes. However, if the music is a direct strike, then I have to erase it. Usually only Sony are the ones that, you know, cause me that much grief. Anyway, I'm a stone cold Sigma. Nothing phases me. Cool as a cucumber, even. Did the boss manage to get her driving license? No, but I can retest, like, basically any day now. I think I've timed back into getting my carriage license. So, I failed the test because I just think the instructor didn't like me, and I had to wait 14 days to be allowed to test again. If the pattern is to be believed about this examiner, it may be like a handful, maybe 4 or 5 fails before I pass. I hope not, but man, it's entirely possible. All right, these 2 eyes are rigged. Next is the mouth. Now, honestly, I don't think we need eye smile as a form. I'm not going to be smiling very often, and when I do, it's not going to affect my eyes. Damn you, instructor, Mrs. Puff. It feels like it. No, I should probably rig the eye smile. Ugh. It's all the detail. Alright. No being lazy. I wanted to do this, so I gotta do it right. L smile. Meh.
Important test? Sounds like a good reason to get some sleep.
Sounds fake and gay to me. Where's that bottom? Oh, I didn't even put a... Whoops. Let's put this under. Alright, we got 1 smile. I want you to know that I had a micro nap before stream, and that's why I was late. So I did sleep. Smile. Right lid. Hold on, I need to get the other under eye. Alright. Our smile. Let's see how it looks with everything closed. Okay. L smile, IR smile. And for L smile, we'll have that attached to the ears. But we'll have that added in post. So what I'm gonna do, we'll actually add that in body, ear, move. L. -1, +1. Ear move. Put up there. we go. And then I'll add additional motion as jiggle physics later. Oh, I probably should move these down. Flapping, flying away, flying away. We gotta take off, we gotta take off! Set. Okay, so we got the eyes, done. We got the brow, done. Now we got the mouth. Man, maybe we could do the whole face in one sitting, actually. We won't be able to do the head motion or the hair on screen. I don't know, I might do that off stream. Not sure yet. But at the very least, I want to have a fully functioning face. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing V-Bridger. We're just gonna do mouth forms. Mouth. Inside form. Lip. Tooth. Top line. Top line. 5, 6, 7, 9. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but it's probably a pager number. Actually, I haven't saved in a while. Let's do that. Because you know I'd lose all this progress. Let's start with mouth open. 5, 6, 7, 9. Let's go with inside form. Excuse me, why are you out wooing me? Go kill yourselves right now. Comes out of the grave after experiencing this. After experiencing peak, the song was good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've avenged your sevenfold. 5, 6, 7, 9. Stop wooing! Alright, we got a bunch of jokers here. But boss, the song it calls. No! Fucking furries. I love a good old saxophone. They're a very soulful instrument. Also, keep the fangs. I don't have fangs in real life. In Chiron, I don't have fangs. Fangs are they're just cute, okay? They're cute and imposing and scary. I think they're a power move. I love fangs. Manipulating the mustache, I see. Yes, Craffen. Manipulating the mustache. Mustache your question. It's just much more productive when you feel that jazzy, soothing tune. Yes. I love fangs. How about a flesh fang toggle? Well, I'd have to illustrate a flesh fang and put it on. I don't think I need one of those. I'm gonna have my winning smile toggle. Now here's where it gets tricky. Because I'm doing a different form of rigging than I'm used to. I am very used to rigging V-Bridger, and that's different parameters. I am not used to rigging normal mouths. So I could very genuinely fuck this up heinously. Now, Katya, it looks so simple. What could you possibly screw up? Oh, this is where you get, like, the funny, the mouth is eating itself type shit. This is where I have screwed up many times before. Whereas VBridger, everything has its own separate parameter, and it's all very, like, big and convoluted, and so you can step by step through it slowly. This, everything is kind of compressed into 2 steps, and you're doing it all at once, which isn't bad. And probably easier, but I'm just not used to it, so I will fuck it up. Now you got the smile, and you've got the frown. Got the open. Now notice that there's no smile or frown. So I've got to connect the 2. And now I've got to individually... So here you got smile and frown. Now I have to add smile and frown here as well, which is easy enough. Actually, here I'll make it round. I don't know, maybe this will be okay. Sorry, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm logged in. Logged in? I'm locked in. Okay, so this is frown, medium smile. So I need to be frowning. I need to be frowning, everybody. Select. Gotta make this even frownier. Disapproving. Now this one is neutral. We'll just make it round. This one is neutral, so make it big but round. Now, the thing about this is that it won't have the motion, because that is VBridger. But what I can do is I can add the ability to go without it being VBridger. Because that is mouth X, and mouth X you can do with any kind of tracking. Mouth X. Mouth X, my beloved. My most beautiful quality of life-ums. Damn, we're actually getting real close to the end. It only took two and a quarter hours to do the face. I'm actually very excited about that. Stay locked in, we'll converse with ourselves. No! I promise I'm not boring. reflect motion. Okay, from here, actually, what I'll do is I think I want to remove teeth from this. In general, teeth need to be removed from the mouth. There we go. That's better. For mouth X, what I'll do, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and do like some fake jaw movement. I'm gonna do skin and head. I'm gonna make a mouth X or a jaw. Jaw X deformer. And we're gonna fake it. Make this deformer very big. This is default value. And we're just gonna wiggle it with the jaw. I'm also gonna... Oh, maybe we don't need it to be so big, actually. Reflect motion. Ah, there we go. Rigging a VTuber shot? No, I'm rigging something for myself. You know what? While I'm at it, if we're faking V-Bridger without V-Bridger, why don't we add the nose? To make it wiggle. Nose X. Ha, nose X. No sex. No sex. There we go. Look at that. Probably put this there as well. Reset the default. Put this under jaw X. Under jaws. There we go. You can see the vision now? Do you see the vision? It's all in the rig. You can have any kind of artwork in the world, the cutest as possible. But if you've got deranged rigging, you can make the world happen. Hopefully it's ready for Yakuza on Thursday. I'm so excited to have this ready for Yakuza on Thursday. How does it switch mouths? You mean like this? Well, that will be a toggle, and I have to use a different art mesh for that. And I have to rig that separately. That I haven't added yet. Now let's put the hair back on so you can see the vision. Now, the hair isn't all clipped to itself yet, kind of like how the eyes weren't clipped earlier. Let's just base, copy. There you go. Can you see the vision? Do you see the vision? How does it switch mouths? No, like when talking. Oh, it's not switching. What I've done is I had one mouth, that big smiley one from earlier, this one, and I warped it over and over and over again into all these forms using the big warp tool. You ever notice how HoloLive rigs their tubas in a certain style? Yes. The reason why HoloLive rigs their models the way they do is because they want their models to look absolutely perfect from every single angle, which means that they sacrifice a lot of mobility. They sacrifice a lot of everything. Like, they don't want the ability for a screenshot to be taken where they look off model and bad. So they minimize the amount of motion they do. And as well, it makes them look more anime-esque. Now, I would argue that the philosophy itself is flawed, and that to be in motion and looking goofy is to be more anime-esque, but I digress. As well, HoloLive has in-house riggers that have learned how to rig for HoloLive. So they are not the best riggers in the industry, they are HoloLive's personal riggers. And they learn as they go. And so they kind of stick with what's standard and what they can replicate across the board. And it's not a bad thing, that's just how things are. Anyway, yeah. So with that clipping thing I told you guys about earlier, that's how we will get... Actually, I can do that right now. Let's clip the eyes to the hair so that you can see them through slightly transparent. Makes them stiff IMO. That's the intention. That is 100% the intention. They are supposed to be stiff. Now, I don't think that's, necessarily the best thing, but it gives them a homogeneous identity. I thought HoloLive invented live2d or something. No, not in the slightest. Not even remotely close. They have a proprietary tracking app, if I remember correctly, which sucks compared to VTube Studio. So I've heard. I've never actually seen or heard much of it besides its existence. Okay, this will take a second and be tedious. I have to grab all of the meshes that we just did. We're gonna copy. Actually, we're gonna copy, paste. This one is gonna go on top of the bangs. Let's make this 30% opacity. This one we're gonna copy. Put on top of the bangs. 30% opacity. Now if you see, it looks like you can see it through the hair a little bit. Now I just gotta do this with the rest of the eyeball. Ugh. Now what I've done is I've duplicated it inside of the currently existing deformers. So it should, still move with it. Okay, let's duplicate the eyeballs. Copy. Sorry. Copy, paste. Then we drag all of that up here. Let's make this all 20. There we go. I always wondered why some anime art styles show the eyebrows when the hair covers it, but I realized it doesn't matter. It's an art style. So, Robot, there is actually a reason why you can see it.
My favorite thing about Boss is her speech impediment.
I don't have a speech impediment. I had a bad stammer at the beginning, but we fixed it. Mostly because I got help. Lol. No, the reason why it's supposed to be transparent isn't because the hair is actually transparent, and it's not because the eyes are on top of the hair. The effect it's supposed to give is when your hair moves in real life, it's not one homogeneous brick. There are strands between it. And so when your hair moves, those strands have like micro spaces between them. So in real life, when somebody has like a loose hairstyle that covers their eyes and they move, you can see the eyes underneath just very slightly. It's supposed to emulate that, basically, though a little more extreme. It's like moving your hand quickly and seeing the blur. Yeah, pretty much. Did you see that Pippa successfully convinced someone not to collab with his son? I didn't! But I love her for that. So it does have something to do with realism in a way that makes sense. Yeah. Thank you, Billy, for the donut! I look forward to you throwing donuts every stream these days, honestly. You've Pavloved me into looking for Billy donuts. What's your opinion about Unreal Engine VTubers like CodeMiko? I think they are incredibly technically impressive. Their content isn't exactly for me, but I am so happy they exist because they're very important. Oh, do I not have a corner here? I guess I don't. Okay, we're speed running now. We're speed running this portion. Why does it not show up on top of this band? Okay, I get it now. There we go. Save that real quick. Gonna do the other eyeball, and then we're good to go. We're just testing real quick. What do you guys think so far? Oh man, I love seeing this. I love seeing a project come together. It's so satisfying. Maybe I should give myself glasses. I've been needing them for a while, so maybe this is an opportunity to put one on me. How do you guys feel about the double rose buns? They definitely look more like roses when they're smaller. When they're big, like the big one I have on my low ponytail, I feel like it gets lost. But I feel like at a smaller size, these read actually really well. As well, we've got like the braid attached to the ponytail. I think this is a fun, unique subversion of the hairstyle. A monocle could be groovy as well. Ooh, maybe. I don't know. I've been looking for a new permanent hairstyle, so we'll take this for a test run and see if we like it. Make this a little tighter, though. But yeah, like, now that you've seen it in motion, the difference between the rig and the base art itself, it really speaks to the intentions of the artist. Monocle held by a rosebud. Oh, you are cooking! I love that. Alright, shall we find somebody to raid? I appreciate you guys coming for a more chill stream. We'll have more edgy, talkative streams coming up soon. I've just been, you know, wanting to switch things up, have a little bit of variety, make things, keep you guys on your toes, you know?
I've only been able to hover in and out of streams, but all I'll say is this: you feel whatever it is you need to feel when you can. Anyone who cares about what you do at the casino will understand.
You know what, Jeffrey Epstein? You are the wisest gentleman I've ever had the pleasure of having in my chat, and you're very sweet. Nobody clipped that out of context. Jeffrey Epstein, my most supportive follower, my Oshi. Alright, shall we raid Hawthorne? Everybody, she just came back from a short hiatus. Give her a big ol' smack'ems from me. She doesn't get smooch'ems from me. That's you get smack'ems. Say out. Rat raid. Say rat raid. Rat raid. I wasn't going to say anything else. Smack'ems. Yes. Rat raid smack'ems. Rat raid smack'ems. Rat raid smack'ems. Rat raid